Hello everyone, shall we start the class now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, hi everyone, I am Shifali Agarwal, your TA for the session on maintenance and repair of concrete structure. So, today is our third TA session, and the main topics we will talking today about will be first, whatever you have studied in this third week, we will have a small outline on that thing. And you might have read about durable concrete structure introduction, about sulfate attack, biofouling, freeze and thaw, alkali silica reaction, and shrinkage and creep. So, first thing is for having a good concrete, we need to make sure that there is a balanced approach which is followed. It's initially we have read about how different type of steels are influencing the service life of our structure. Now we will go about the cover concrete. Cover concrete means concrete which is outside the reinforcement cover, how much cover we are providing, that is the cover concrete. So to have a good concreting, we have to make sure that steel as well as cover concrete are in of good quality. Second is how core concrete and cover concrete have a difference between these two type of concrete. So core concrete is mainly for the strength of the concrete. The concrete inside the reinforcements provide the strength to the concrete, and the cover provide the durability to the concrete. Because if our cover concrete is not of good quality, there are chances more the porosity, more will be the ingression of deleterious agents, more will be the effect of different type of loading and different type of natural effect. They will affect the cover concrete. If cover concrete is weak, there are chances that all these agents, they will attack the core of our concrete or our reinforcement and will can cause corrosion. Next thing which you might have read in this week was about the different type of admixture, chemical admixtures and mineral admixture. About chemical admixture, we have already studied about corrosion inhibiting admixture. All other type of chemical admixtures like uh, anti-freezing agents, air and training agents, or anti-sulfating agents. These are the other type of chemical admixture. And other than that, we have a mineral admixtures. How mineral admixtures are affecting our concrete is like they are making our concrete more compact. They are giving us more CSH and many other advantages of mineral admixture you might have read in this topic. Next is the sulfate attack. We have two type of sulfate attack, external sulfate attack and internal sulfate attack. How this is happening is because of presence of sulfate, the sulfate will react with the concrete and will form ettringite. More the ettringite will form, these ettringite, they will expand and cause cracks in the concrete system. Next, you might have studied about the biofouling. Biofouling is mainly due to microorganism attack or algae on the concrete surface, or if we see in these pipes because of the presence of acids. This is the biofouling. Other thing which you have studied in this week would be the frost attack. As you know, when water converts to ice, its surface area increases. Because of the increase in surface area, volume increases and it can cause cracking in the concrete. Other thing is freeze and thaw cycles. So, in the hilly regions, we have freezing and thawing. When the water convert to ice, it will expand, and then when ice will again convert it to water, what is happening? That expansion thing, that water will go into that expanded crack and will make it more expand the crack. That is freeze and thaw. Next thing you might have studied about the alkali silica reaction. So alkalis present in the concrete will react with the silica of the aggregate and they will form ASL gel. This gel will fill the pores of the concrete, and after filling the pores, that will cause an expansion and cause the cracking in the concrete. So somebody asked one question about alkali silica reaction, that there are many silica present in the cement as well. So why ASR is not happening in the cement? Because silica is present in the cement, but not the alkalis. Alkalis are formed after the cement hydrations mostly, and by that time all the silica is already consumed to form the CSH and other alkalis. So that's why this ASR attack only happen in concrete, like after hydration, and with the aggregate as silica medium and alkalis in the concrete. Next, you might have studied about shrinkage and creep, different type of shrinkages. We have 4 to 5 type of shrinkages and what time they are taking place, and creep. Difference between shrinkage and creep. Shrinkage is mainly because of loss of water, and creep is mainly because of flooding. So this is what you might have studied in this week. Does anybody have any doubt on any of these topics? Please let me know. I assume all the topics are clear with you guys. So shall I start with today's session? Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So, our first question is, which deterioration mechanism causes map cracking in concrete? Freeze and thaw, alkali silica reaction, biofouling, or sulfate attack? Any guesses? You guys have studied about map crack.
Alkali,
Okay, yeah.
alkali silica, alkali
Alkali
silica
silica
reaction.
reaction. Right. So this is the type of map cracking. It's like undefined boundaries are there in the concrete. So from the visual inspection, you can tell mainly the reason of the attack. Is this okay with everyone? I'll go to next question then. Okay. So next question is, what are the major factors influencing external sulfate attack in concrete? So option are gypsum in soil if the concreting is done in the on the land, chlorides in water mainly when it's present in bridges, high permeability of concrete, and high early temperatures in concrete. What can be the factors because of which external sulfate attacks?
A and C, ma'am. Gypsum in soil and high permeability of concrete.
Okay, let's see the answers then. Correct answer. So gypsum in soil will give us more sulfates, and when these sulfates will react with the concrete, they will cause formation of ettringite. And chlorides in water will cause corrosion, not sulfate attack. And permeability in concrete, more the permeability, more is the increase of sulfates in the concrete. And last is high early temperature. High early temperature in concrete will cause internal sulfate attack, not external sulfate attack. Okay, I'll go to next question then. Okay, so identify the type of deterioration mechanism in the following images. So one person can give answer about each option. What can be the reason of this type of cracking in concrete?
Alkali silica reaction. ASR.
Right. And in this type of cracking,
Shrinkage, ma'am, maybe.
shrinkage, right? And this type of deterioration,
Chloride. Chloride induced.
No. If chloride induced cracking is there, then you will see rust stains on the concrete. So this is just scaling of the concrete, like outer surface of the concrete is removed.
Algae attack.
Sorry,
Algae attack by
algae
falling.
by falling. In biofalling, it won't give complete removal of the surface. See, if you see at this point, if it was algae attack, this would have happened at this edges, not at the bases. Or mostly it would be like irregular shape. Here you can see aggregates are present. So it's mainly because of freezing and thawing.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. First, it because of sulfate attack. Second, shrinkage, as you know. Can you tell which type of shrinkage it can be?
Drying shrinkage.
Drying shrinkage. Drying.
Drying shrinkage. No, this one is because of plastic shrinkage. This one is mainly, if you see this part, it is soil. Above soil, they have laid the concrete surface, and during initial time only, this because of evaporation of water, we can see this type of shrinkage can. So it's plastic shrinkage during.
Is there any pattern that we can differentiate between plastic and drying shrinkage, ma'am, by looking at the cracks pattern or something like that?
By looking at crack patterns, you can't identify, but depending on the time of a shrinkage, you can tell. Like if it's happening within few hours, you can say it is a plastic shrinkage. Based on time only, mainly you
Okay.
can identify. But otherwise, crack pattern is same in all type of shrinkage.
Okay.
Okay, go to next question then. Okay, which type of shrinkage is caused due to improper curing? Plastic, drying, thermal, or autogenous?
It may be plastic and autogenous.
Okay, any of them?
Plastic and drying, I would say.
Casting and drying. Drying shrinkage mostly happen after hardening of the concrete. So we can't say it is because due to of improper curing, because mm it hardened after 28 days only we will see drying shrinkage mostly. So it's plastic shrinkage, but yeah, autogenous shrinkage can also be the reason if we say. Okay, we'll go to next question then. Okay. Inorganic acids in sewer pipes reduces the pH of concrete. It is true or false?
I think it's true.
Okay.
True. True, I would say.
Yeah, it's true. How that because of inorganic acids, H2S is forming, and when this H2S reacts with the environment, mainly oxygen, it will cause H2SO4. And as we know, H2SO4 is a very good acid, and because of presence of acid in concrete, our pH will reduce from 13 to approximately 9. And this 9 pH can cause corrosion in concrete. What type of corrosion will it cause?
Carbonation
Carbon.
induced.
Right. Okay. Next question. Concrete in cold weather has to be protected from freezing until compressive strength of 3.5 MPa is attained. Which of the following technique can be used to protect concrete? A good quality concrete cover, using water curing, using air and training admixture, or removing framework after 12 hours. According to you, which technique cannot be used?
think C and D would be the closest answer.
Air and training admixture, we
B, ma'am.
are B. Okay,
B, using water curing. B, B.
okay. Any other person who want to guess? Okay. So air and training admixture we are actually using for concreting in cold weather. How these admixtures are working? They are making some pores inside the concrete. And because when we experience freezing and thawing, these pores will be filled with water, and it will actually prevent our concrete from cracking. So this using air and training admixture is actually the right option, not the wrong option. And the right option is using water curing. If we are using water curing, there are chances that this water will freeze and can cause cracking in the initial stage itself, even before the concrete is set. So B option is right, and D option is also right, because if we are removing framework within, sorry, the option was within 12 hours. So this is the wrong. It should be within 12 hours. So if we are removing framework within 12 hours, what is happening? Wait,
Ma'am, I think it's form work, no?
form, sorry, removing form work.
Form
Hmm.
work. Because more the form works we keep, the more the
More
inside
the,
will remain.
yeah,
So
because
we
if
need
we are
temperature.
removing formwork very early, there are chances that internal concrete is still hot because of hydration, and external concrete will experience cold waves because of external temperature, and this can cause internal thermal effect and will cause cracking. So yeah, option was wrong. Should be formwork and within 12 hours. Option are B and D. Okay. Does anybody have any doubt regarding admixtures? You guys were telling this option. If no, then we will continue to the next question. Sorry? Okay, we will go to next question then. Okay, in Chennai, portion of concrete pavement placed at 4 a.m. exhibited shrinkage cracking about 10 a.m. However, when we are using the same concreting and placing at night 10 p.m., it does not show any shrinkage cracking. What can be the reason for this cracking at morning time?
Rate of drying, ma'am. Sunlight to sun's heat, thermal difference in the external temperature and the concrete temperature could be cause of
Okay.
that.
Okay, one reason is that. Anybody else who want to guess the reason? Okay, what type of shrinkage cracking it will be? What type of shrinkage it will be? Plastic shrinkage. Very good. So we have
And
two,
yeah,
yeah. It can be due to plastic shrinkage as well as thermal shrinkage. Plastic shrinkage, as we know that we are placing the concrete at morning time. So if we are not providing proper curing, and so there are chances of plastic shrinkage. And thermal shrinkage is morning 10 a.m. is that time during sunlight. Due to sunlight, there is evaporation of water, so it can cause thermal shrinkage. And uh, the second type of payment which we are placing at 10 p.m., it does not exhibit any temperature change. Like even after from 10 p.m. to morning 4 to 5 p.m., it won't experience any temperature change, any heat. So there won't be any loss of water, and because of that, you won't see any shrinkage cracking in that type of concrete. Okay. We'll go to next
Okay,
question
okay.
then.
Can continue. Yes. uh,
Okay, so we have a industrial chimney kind of structure. What do you think can be the reason of failure in this structure?
Thermal shrinkage.
Thermal shrinkage. Any other reason?
Reason is when it is exposed to sunlight, so it
Yeah,
will expand. In the other side, it will not be.
yeah.
So there is a volume changes.
Volume changes,
It may
correct.
stress, yeah, thermal stress may occur and may crack.
Okay. So thermal shrinkage will cause a cracking in this concrete. Do you think any other option also matches with the any other type of failure can also happen this type of structure? If all the gases inside this chimney have sulfides present in it, there are chances that we have a sulfate attack, right? There is a
Ma'am, it seems to
possibility.
be a cooling
Yes,
tower.
ma'am. In that,
Sorry, you were saying something?
Yeah, it seems to be a cooling tower, not a chimney.
Yeah, it's a coolant tower. I wanted to just show one industrial chimney kind of structure. Okay. So thermal shrinkage is the answer. And uh, okay, we'll go to next question then. I'm just telling in generally if we have any chimney kind of structure, just imagine a chimney. So what do you think can be the other reason for failure? Thermal shrinkage is one reason. Any other reason?
Could be sulfide attack, ma'am.
Could be circuit error. Can it be biofouling as well? Or freeze and thaw? Although this area doesn't look like any hilly area, so freeze and thaw won't be there. But biofouling can happen if we are leaving it unattending for a long time. There are chances of algae formation on the surface of this of any type of structure, right? So mainly, as you know, main reason for this structure is thermal cracking. As one of you have already told that external surface will experience heat, whereas the internal surface will be colder, and because of the difference in temperature, it will have thermal cracking. And if we, in general, if we talk about industrial structure, any chimney kind of structure, then we can have biofouling as well as sulfate attack and that type of structure. Is it okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So next question is, anybody? Which type of cement has good resistance against acid attack?
The answer would be calcium aluminate cement
Calcium aluminate cement. What can be the reason for it?
because it retard the growth of microorganization which is producing acid basically.
Okay. And how is it retarding?
The microorganism does not get that nutrients from that surface.
Yeah, because very less calcium silicate compounds are present in this type of cement. So it won't
Yes.
get all the elements which is required to form um, microorganisms. So this type of cement will be a better, good resistance against acid attack. Other
Ma'am,
reason,
I believe geopolymer cement may be better in terms of acid attack.
how? Reasoning? If you feel like geopolymer is better, how do you think it should be?
Maybe geopolymer has very low amount of calcium phases, ma'am. More of silica richness and minimal of calcium phases in geopolymer could be contributing for better acid resistance. Less of calcium hydroxide, maybe.
Less of calcium hydroxide. Yeah, less of calcium hydroxide is there, but calcium hydroxide is not the reason for acid attack, right? Mostly acid attack happen because of H2S sulfides, and okay, geopolymer can be a better option than OPC, but if we see all type of cement, then we can say that calcium aluminate will be the best out of these four because of many reasons. It's just not because it have less of silicate compounds. Also, there is chance because C3 is also very less in calcium aluminate cement, whereas in other type of cement it's yeah. And in calcium aluminate cement, high aluminate is present and low silicate is present. And when acid attack take place, it's mostly consume the silicates from the concrete. So based on that, we are saying that calcium aluminate cement has a good resistance against acid attack. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Next question is, what are the primary factors influencing creep in concrete? Anything? Age of concrete. Okay. One answer is age of concrete. Any other thing do you think which will influence creep?
Cover depth also, ma'am. B and C.
Cover depth. How cover depth will affect?
Well, the more the cover we leave, the more load will be imposed on the hard creep. So probably, I'm just guessing that cover depth can also contribute for sustained load over a period of time. So age and cover depth.
Okay. Actually, I don't feel that cover depth will have that much influence on creep. It's not a primary reason. It is a secondary reason that you are telling more the cover depth, more will be the loading effect, and more will be the creep. So it is a secondary effect, not a primary effect, right?
Out of these four, ma'am, I think age of the concrete is more influential. I don't know whether A is correct or not.
See,
Next, we can go for A, C and A.
right. So A is like largest span of beam. If you see if a beam have a very large span, there are chances of creep more. We say that depending on the size of specimen, creep will be more and more the larger depth or larger span concrete. And last option, drying and wetting cycle. Do you think it will affect creep?
Yes, ma'am. It may cause stresses in the concrete and it might cause creep.
Yeah. So the right answers are A, C, and D. The span of beam will affect the creep. More the span, more will be the creep. Cover depth, as you have said, but it is a secondary factor. It's not a primary factor. Next, age of concrete, as I think you all have understood, drying and wetting cycle. So there are chances when we have a different type of cycles, drying, sometime wetting cycle, it will cause more of strain in the concrete, and more strain will cause more creep. So is this question fine with everyone?
Okay, ma'am. Fine.
Okay. So next question. Uh, we have a beam, simply supported beam. and it's a daytime, and our outer surface is experiencing 7800 degrees Celsius temperature, and inside of the beam is experience only 38 degrees Celsius of the temperature. Do you think there is a chances of cracking in this type of beam?
Yeah, ma'am. Maybe higher temperature in the top surface, it will experience expansion,
Okay,
and due to lower temperature, it will the expansion will be lesser compared to the top
top
surface.
surface.
Top surface. So
So,
there might be some curling, like hogging type figure, hogging movement, something like that. So in that case, the top surface may cracks, the tensile cracks,
so
yeah, or
then,
fracture cracks, whatever may be.
yeah. So whatever you are saying is correct, that upper surface will experience expansion and lower surface will experience contraction. So
Right.
cracking will mostly at the this point, flexure type of cracking.
Tensile cracks, yeah.
Okay, everyone is clear with this question?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so these are the only questions I have for today. And if you guys have any doubt regarding these three presentations which sir have shared with you, please let me know now, or in today's presentation if you have any doubt.
Ma'am, can we get a recording session first, because it is second, I think the first I could not attend because of my some urgency. So I wanted to have that recorded session,
Recording of first session you are telling.
recording of first session.
Are you
Problems or
guys
something?
getting in NPTEL sir might have shared our spreadsheet with you guys. In that spreadsheet I have uploaded the first session already.
No, is there any video recording,
Yeah,
something
video
like?
recording I have uploaded in.
But I got some Excel sheets, spreadsheets, but I could not know how to open and how to get the video.
Okay, in that Excel sheet only, second option is about video recordings. So you can
Second
click.
option. Okay.
I think it's written week 1, week 2 till week 12, and then you have recording, and then you have presentations.
Ma'am, can you say again how can I get the video?
In NPTEL, you might have got the problem solving session as spreadsheet.
Ma'am.
I think sir have shared with everyone
Ma'am, in the
Yes,
last
ma'am. There is a spreadsheet and there is a link also.
a link to first.
If we click on the link, then you'll be guided to the video.
It's going now.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, in the last class, I just asked you regarding the pattern of examination, whether is
Yeah, I
instead of
asked.
coming back to me. That,
Yeah, pattern of examination. I asked them, but they were telling that they will give you complete information afterwards. So I also don't. I also didn't get any information regarding it. If you want, you
okay,
can mail them, mail the NPTEL team. They will reply you. Any other query?
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. So we can end the session for today. Thank you, guys.